You Will Know Our Names, a title of a track that makes you feel epic just by reading it. It's from Xenoblade Chronicles. You guys asked me to review it and analyze it. One thing that I do know about this track is that Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I did play, has a track called You Will Recall Our Names. So this title is very used throughout the Xenoblade saga. I wonder how it would sound like if it was used in Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe something like, Thou shalt become aware of our denominations, or something like that. If it was an Italian song, it would be like, Mbare! Ti devi ricordare dei nostri nomi, capisci? Anyway, let's move on with the analysis. Damn. That bass. Sorry to stop already, but the bass is one of the reasons why I love Xenoblade. It does something like this. I feel like Xenoblade as a series takes bass very seriously. It's very subtle, but if you're someone who plays instruments, you're gonna notice, holy shit, the bass lines here don't really give a shit. They sound so good. Props to Xenoblade, along with Persona 5, for having some incredible bass lines. So the other thing that blows me away about Xenoblade music is that it kind of uses all the instruments possible and it still sounds good. Whenever you write orchestral music or rock music, you have to decide one side. Usually writing orchestral rock, where both the orchestra and the rock instruments are very prevalent, is very freaking hard. But in this case, check it out. Like, you have the guitars playing a... Man. Holy shit. Holy shit. My God. You gotta be kidding me. Holy shit. So you have this intro with like all the big orchestra and guitars and bass line that goes crazy. Everything goes crazy. And then here you have this crazy groove like that's super cool. And it like makes you like charged up, makes you headbang. But then you also have like that sound there. That's called a guitar harmonic. It's just there as a fill sound that just makes everything even more epic. So it sounds as if the composers here, which I don't know their names. Funny, the track is called You Will Know Our Names. I don't know the composers' names. I will look for it. Maybe there's like, I know that the composers are probably Ace, the team that scored Xenoblade Chronicles 2, probably, I don't know. But this track is already all over the top. So they're like, what can we add on everything? We have big orchestra, we have big guitars, we have everything, drums. What can we add to make it sound even more epic? Well, let's add some guitar harmonics as a feel. That sounds metal as fuck. Kind of reminds me of Periphery. Mamma mia. Oh, what the... Guys, holy shit. This thing is making me want to pick up guitar and get much better at this than I am with bass. I mean, I'm gonna try to explain you why I had that reaction. I'm a lousy guitar player, so I cannot show you exactly what's going on guitar. But maybe I can tell you on piano. So it goes something like this. Which has the same notes as... Coincidence? I mean, yeah, probably it is, because both Those Who Fight Further and You Will Know Our Names are essentially like a power metal hype boss song, so it kind of makes sense that maybe they use similar notes and similar measures and whatever. But the thing that blows me away about this passage is that this melody that I played on piano, when it's played on guitar, by the way, they play like 2 times as fast than I play on piano, because I'm a lousy piano player also. But it's not only playing 2 times as fast in terms of like the notes they put in, the rhythm is much shorter, but also they add all of the, harmonics and stuff like that, all the badassery the guitar has, so... Like, that sound there is, again, I think it's maybe the guitar strings kind of vibrating and they create the sort of like squeal. Using this melody, which sounds badass, is great, but the way they play it, the way they performed it, makes it sound even more incredible. So Xenoblade Chronicles, I think the wonder in this soundtrack is not only the music, but it's the performance. It sounds like a freaking rock concert. I love it. So cool. Holy shit. So I love that. Look, what they did here is like, you have this melody that kind of repeats 2 times, and on the final repetition, you have this variation. And holy shit, what a way to like, repeat something. Again, it ends with a like if you did it on piano, it's like but on guitar, it's it's like I don't know how to create that on piano, but it's like these beautiful vibratos that they add everywhere just make this 2 times more epic. So cool. Ooh, the orchestra takes over. Love it. Damn. Holy shit! Oh my god. So What I love about this part is that like we have this like climax or chorus, I don't know how to call it, that plays on guitar for the first half, and then it repeats again, right? And when it repeats, the orchestra takes over, as in, okay, guitar, you stole the show for like 20 seconds, now shut the fuck up, I'm gonna take over. And that's why the violins kick in. The guitar is still there, but in our cognition, what we hear the most now is the strings. And the way it ends is actually very surprising. I was not expecting that, you know? Holy shit. And it's beautiful, like there's a counter melody, like counterpoint between the strings and the guitar. So in the beginning of this part of the song, the strings do, like they take over. But then in the end here, the guitar and the strings kind of join forces. Kind of like Mithra and Pyra, you know, in a way, from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is what they do. Ooh. Love that dramatic change in instrument. I cannot unhear the Final Fantasy prelude. Okay, it's not necessarily the same exact thing, but, you know, this idea of having this beautiful arpeggio in the middle of the song kind of reminds me of the idea of the prelude from Final Fantasy. Now, after that, you have the guitar that starts playing again. This is called color response. So the brass, it's like it's asking a question to the guitar, right? And then the guitar answers by playing the same line, but in the way the guitar can play it. So this, you're hearing the same melody twice, but it sounds so cool because it's like spoken or by two different people, you know? It's like a conversation. Oh! Oh! And this is called tutti, when every instrument plays everything in unison, like ba 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 ba, like the drums are playing that rhythm, the guitars are playing that rhythm, the strings too, they're all playing the same notes. If before they were divided, now they're unified as a way to tell you, holy shit, prepare for what's coming. You know, that's what's, holy shit, prepare, what's coming. And it's like, oh, so cool. Coming from a big tutti like that and then narrowing everything to guitar as a way to tell you, prepare for what's about to come, works so freaking effectively. This is used a lot in Xenoblade music, by the way. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god. I love when they do that. This kind of reminds me of You Will Recall Our Names. There's a part on We Will Recall Our Names that sounds very similar to this one. So I'm talking about, well, the guitar riff. When you think about it, they kind of have the same rhythm, like... This is You Will Know Our Names. And this is You Will Recall Our Names. If I'm not wrong, they start kind of the same way. Only You'll Remember Our Names goes forward. Ba ba ba. Well, You Will Know Our Names stays inside. Ba da da. So it feels like You Recall Our Names is literally the sequel, you know, in a way. Also, what I love about the guitars in Xenoblade is that very usually they have harmonizations again, kind of like the vocals in Persona 5. So to show you what I mean, notice what's going on here. This is the main melody again. But there's also a counter melody doing this. Quite frankly, those sort of harmonizations are everywhere in the Xenoblade Chronicles soundtracks, and I think they're what makes Xenoblade sound like anime music, like guitars harmonized that way, and all that we talked about so far. Love this melody. And that bass. Oh yeah, there's a ba da da ba da da ba. That's like a, it's so interesting. And even like in You Will Recall Our Names, it does. So it's kind of like You Will Recall Our Names takes the ideas from You Will Know Our Names and extends them further, as I said. And what I love, again, is the bass line. Here, when the melody rests, like it's just, you know, 2 seconds of bass that could also not have been there. They didn't need to add that because this melody is so cool, but, you know, Japanese composers being Japanese composers, they need to be the best of the best at every single second. I fucking love that. Ho ho! Ho ho! Ba da 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 da! Probably it could be the case that Shoji Meguro got inspired by this one track. Probably. I don't know, maybe I'm just hearing things, or maybe I've been playing too much Persona lately, but holy shit, this is so good. My god. That was glorious. Holy shit, that was epic AF. Essentially, the reason why this sounds so freaking epic is because it's subverted our expectations. Now, let me explain that to you. I talked about this in my Nier Automata analysis already, because it happens a lot there. But here, it happens at the peak of the song, which is very Xenoblade Chronicles-like. Essentially, we need to figure out the harmony. It sounds something like this. That then goes to this. What we expect after this, knowing the context of the whole song that has been playing for like a minute and a half until this point, we expect it to go something like this. But actually what happens is the song instead does, which sounds very happy because it ends on this major key. Essentially, until that moment, the whole song has been playing in B sharp minor, which is a very melancholic, sad key. You know, this collection of notes. But in that specific moment, the song goes to B sharp major. Sad, happy. And that sudden change from a dark context to a much brighter and hopeful one creates this sense of epicness and triumph as we hear it at the end of this song. Holy shit. It's not over? I thought it was over. Holy shit. There is literally in this orchestration a freaking heavy metal part that is like unhinged guitars. Holy shit. Yes. Okay, the unsung hero of this track is not the orchestra. It's not the music theory. It's the freaking drums. It sounds like an earthquake. And that feel right there, like... Holy shit, like to play like I think they hired a robot or something because this sounds absurdly difficult. Okay, to whoever recommended me to break down Xenoblade Chronicles music, thank you, because this has given me some very strong emotions and I definitely feel like I need to catch up on the game now. I think after I finish Persona 5 Royale, which I'm streaming on Twitch, we're essentially at the epilogue. So the next stream of Persona 5 Royale I do, it's gonna be the end boss. You're gonna see my live reaction to the Royale tracks there, and I'm gonna make videos about Royale music in the future. But after that, I think I will want to stream Xenoblade Chronicles on Twitch. For now, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!